Good morning again. Here we are, and it is a rainy day, but it's going to be nice out. It's going to be in the 70s, so that's going to be nice. And so, welcome to our morning reflection, that moment where we can just take a few minutes to sit back and remember, oh yeah, it's time to breathe. Time to take that kind of daily inventory where we check in with the universe, see if we have any angers or resentments or anything that we need to look at. And maybe if we look at it in the morning or whenever, then maybe if something pops up, maybe we won't be as triggered. Instead of reacting, we'll take that extra breath. You know, it's funny that I was just sitting here thinking, after doing this for so many years, that when I hear the cards, because sit back and listen to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. But, you know, as meditation, you know, it used to be like a dimmer switch where I would just slowly be able to relax. But now it's more like a light switch. It's when I hear that, it's like my body says, oh, it's time to put my feet flat. Relax my shoulders, relax my neck. Take that breath. And yeah, listen to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. So, good habits do come up with some good results. So, we are going to do our daily checkup here. We're going to hold a mirror up to the universe and see what we see. All right, so okay, so we have our cards here. I'm going to make our 3 stacks. Each one of these, a different thread going out to the universe. Each one of these is a different thought or conversation, and if you believe in the multiverse, each one is a different path, because these cards are going to give a different conversation than this stack or this stack. So whichever stack we choose is going to lead us down a different path. So this morning, let's go with what's right in the center there, what's right at the heart. Take that extra breath and just relaxing shoulders. Feel good today. So I'm going to do our 3-in-1. And I'll flip each card over one at a time, just like we're reading the pages in a book. Okay. I love this deck. So this deck is from the 1800s. And so we have our Page of Cups. So we can see that he's got his hat off, and it almost looks like a little lemon skate here. You know, that infinity symbol. So I'm sure that Oswald Wirth did that on purpose. And we have our page. This is when we are starting something new, looking at something with fresh eyes. And we have our cup here, which can be spirituality or emotions. Okay. Then we have our 8 of Cups. Okay, so cups again, spirituality, emotions, feelings. And then we have an 8. So 8s are about progressing forward and advancing, moving. So we've got our page. Is he just kind of weaving through these cups here like it's a little map? And then we have the 2 of Swords. Okay, so swords are thoughts. Swords are ideas. And 2s are about balance, choices. So what we have here so far So with the page can get so wrapped up in emotions and feelings, it's easy to be distracted. He's staring at that cup like it's something brand new. You know, it's just, and that's cool. He's just kind of amazed by it. And this is about moving forward with our emotions. So maybe there's some maturity coming along as we move from a page up to the 8 of Cups. Because when we keep going forwards, it's like emotions and feelings, great. But we have a choice to make, and this is moving from the heart to the mind. So I'm curious to see what this card is going to be, because we see the page, we see the feelings, we see the emotions, and we see an upcoming choice. So this card is the mature old man. Okay, so here we have the Hermit. And what is the Hermit? The Hermit is when we go to the mountain. The Hermit is when we reflect inside. We seek that knowledge. We go up. We allow ourselves the moment, the time to reflect. So the page can be kind of ADD. So here we are, and we're just kind of focusing on emotions and all these good things and like that. So if the Hermit is our advice card, you know, it's just like a sitcom where we have the kid here and then who's more worried about feelings and emotions and having a good time and partying. He's got his drink there. And then here's the authority figure saying, you know, get off my you know, actually he's saying, you know, you're going to have to take a look at things eventually. You don't want to regret. Because this is about kind of moving along happy-go-lucky and carefree. But the Hermit is saying, what are we avoiding? What is it that, you know, that we're not seeing? When we focus so much on our feelings and emotions, maybe we should be focusing more on contemplating, more on what we need to see in front of us, more of reality. Because a choice is going to be coming up. And so the Hermit is saying study. The Hermit is saying prepare. The Hermit is saying prepare ourselves. And so these are just day-to-day cards. So our minors, day-to-day cards. The one we always want to pay attention to are the majors. So this is just us going along. This is just day-to-day. You know, we're, you know, distracted. We're just kind of like walking along. We're moving forward. Sometimes the 8 is even about maybe even to progress forward, we have to leave something behind. But the Hermit is there with the advice it's saying, be prepared. Have fun. Do whatever you want. But we've got this lamp here for a purpose. And what are we not seeing? And the Hermit is the one that's going to help us to see what we need to see. So the Hermit is about keeping us grounded. The Hermit is about, you know, yes, emotions, feelings, all that wonderful stuff. But what is it that we're going to have to be prepared for in the future? Are we avoiding something because we're focusing so much on feelings and emotions? Are we ready to turn that off to make a decision that's not going to be emotion-based? Something that's going to be knowledge-based? So this is about where we need to make sure that we are grounded, that the decision that's coming up is knowledge-based and not based on emotions. not based on feelings, especially if we are moving and we find that with the Eight of Cups, we're leaving something behind, or we have to leave something behind, because that can stir up our emotions. And then when we have this choice to make that's coming up, are we in the right frame of mind? So today is about getting into the right frame of mind for the choices that we're going to be presented today. So, and with that, this is the Oswald Worth deck. Everybody always asks whenever I use this deck, but this is the Oswald Worth deck. So with that, thank you again. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Take that extra breath, and I will see you again tomorrow, Friday. Yay. Yes, and I will also be doing live readings tonight at Laloon Metaphysical. If you're in Maryland, every Thursday, just stop on in there after 5 and I'll be there. Thanks again, and take care.